It's time!
I'm a champion now. If you thought I was a pain in the ass before, you got no idea what you're in store for.
Who the fuck is that guy?
The Doctor and the Driver podcast
starts now.
I'm sure they do in Eastern Washington. It's how it's balls in Eastern Washington. It's like a desert. It's like the opposite of there. Isn't that kind of weird?
Well,
we're live. We're live. Just so you know, we're live. We're going.
Yeah, I'm the one who clicked the button, so yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, but we're going.
All right.
So this is it. Yeah, and Eastern Washington is hot as shit. It's like so here, like we're like the Greenland. We're like super green, right? Green and wet and swampy.
Keeps weird. Yeah, get it.
You cut out. I'm not sure what you said. Say it again.
I said, yeah, keep Seattle and Portland weird. Yeah, I get it. You guys, yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it's wet and it's green and it rains a lot. But then same state, but the eastern side of it, Eastern Washington, it's like a desert. It's like 90 degrees, 100 degrees all the time, super dry. Weird.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, it was hot.
The central air hasn't made it to.
You know, people don't have water. Some people like install it, but like houses and apartment, like no apartment has it. No. And like when we first moved here, it's weird, right? So your reaction right now was ours when we moved here, and we're like, okay, where's the AC?
Well, what do you mean? Like,
yeah, we it's not like we visited one apartment, but like we went to multiple places, and everyone was like, where's your AC? They're like, yeah, most places in Washington don't have it. It just doesn't really get hot enough in the summer. Which is true. It doesn't usually get very hot in summer. Usually it's like 60, 70.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So, did you enjoy yourself last night?
Dude, I had to leave the chat. I
don't understand you guys, man. It seemed like a fun conversation, and then you got upset.
And I didn't get upset at all. I was not upset.
But you left the chat.
I'm not going to. I didn't leave the chat. I just chose not to respond.
All right.
And you saw how much worse he got. He got ridiculous.
Yeah, because I mean, it seems like he likes to get a rise out of you.
But he's not. I wasn't even talking to him.
He knew what he was doing.
Again, I didn't even look. I didn't even look at my phone until this morning. Since that last message I sent, I didn't touch my phone since this morning. I went back this morning, read it. I'm like, well, this is not unusual. Like, that's how he gets. It's ridiculous. He just likes to talk shit. I thought I was. You know, I'm a bigger man. Okay, I'm a bigger man, Alex. I was gonna throw some real low blows, but I didn't.
So now you're gonna come on your podcast and do it. No. All right. Well, we'll move on.
Not gonna do it. Do you want me to say what?
He got called a casual last night. He was very upset.
I didn't. No, he wants to go back and forth, and I don't do that. I don't argue. I don't argue with people.
Yeah,
I don't argue.
We know. Yeah, you're a settler. You settled.
I just don't like to argue. I don't like it. And if he's gonna sit there and go, "Your guy lost," I'm not gonna go, "Yeah, well, this," I'm just gonna go, "All right, okay."
So yeah, last night, for people who don't know, was UFC.
What was it? 252. Yep.
And a lot of storylines. Interesting.
Dude.
A lot of surprises. I gambled terribly. My reverse parlay hit again. That happened the week before too, where the total opposite of what I thought happened. That always is fun.
So did you pick every single fight wrong? Because I only got the Rosenstrike right fight. Well, you got
I got Darvish shoes.
Yeah, that guy. You got Dotson losing, yes. And I got Rosenstrike winning, and then I think we
got all the other ones wrong.
We shit the bed. I was watching it, and what's funny is that when after the main event ended, I forgot about the Rosenstrike fight, and I was sitting there like in my chair, like slumped down. I'm like, I picked every fight wrong. It's like I can't pick a fight to save my life.
Dude, well, I mean, there are a lot of interesting. So I guess we should start. Like, let's go over the card.
Did you get UFC 4 today?
No, I'm gonna buy it though. Like, I checked on my PlayStation. It's all good to go.
You haven't
We
cracked
can
that
accept this.
bad boy out in a long time, have you?
No, I was playing Assassin's Creed, but it was the downloaded version, so I just had to double check that like my disc player still worked. It's been a while.
When are you gonna go get it?
Tomorrow.
That's what you said yesterday.
Well, I was with Alexa, so.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's like, you better not start playing fucking video games. You better not start playing video games.
Babe, but it's new.
And I was like, babe, it's the box with the boys.
It's new.
She's like, fuck up.
Did video game prices go down?
No.
Because of
$60 now? Huh?
No, I was at Walmart the other day, and I bought the game. I pre-ordered it, but I was at Walmart yesterday, and I was just looking. I was just like, oh, I wonder if they brought the disc out. I'm just curious. I was like, I haven't bought a disc at Walmart in forever. And they had UFC 4 there for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and it was $50.
50?
All the new ones were 50.
Oh, sweet. All right, well,
it's like $50.99 instead of $59.99.
Cool.
Which is weird. All the new games were.
Yeah, maybe they're like desperate.
Oh, people aren't buying video games right now. Now's the time to buy.
Well, I think discs are when people are into the downloads.
Mm-hmm. Which got me thinking, I'm not sure how much my downloaded because I pre-ordered it. And it was like a waste. Not a waste. Not like it was more money. But
you get Tyson Fury or whatever.
Yeah, and you know what? My first online fight on the game, since I bought it, because I obviously did I had the EA access. I played a little bit before that, but so my first game I played, the guy was Anthony Joshua. So I'm like, fuck, I'll be Tyson Fury. Like we'll be the boxers. It was lame. As you can imagine, they sucked at everything else.
Yeah.
They couldn't throw head kicks, neither of them. So anytime you kicked, all you had to do was block low. There was no surprise head kick. And I'm like, this is stupid. Obviously, their hands were pretty good, but.
All right. Well, let's go over. So I watched almost every fight.
Yeah, you were watching before me. I remember you were texting before me. I know you were watching before I was.
That Dawkins guy I believe we were talking about his brother is who I thought he was. He fucking won with a sick head kick or sick.
Are you sure they're brothers? We didn't know what the deal was.
I'm almost positive they are.
It's the same last name for sure.
And they're both from Philly. So like, what are the
Okay, say it again. I lost you.
I said they're both from Philly, so like, what are the fucking odds they're not related?
Yeah.
And
let's can you pull up the bot so we can go on?
What?
Shout out to Tom. We can go on with the bot picks.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't think we did too hot.
Well, no one did too hot. I keep forgetting I want to do bot picks with every thing, and I always forget.
So you want me to pull up what Tom said?
Just pull it up, and we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, I'm not like frying Tom because he got something wrong. We all got them wrong. I'm just saying. I want to do this every week from now on.
Oh, you want me to start doing? Okay.
Like as we're talking about the fight, we'll say what happened, and we'll talk about it, and then we'll also say.
And then what God mode has.
Yes.
Okay.
Probably not a good week to start, but.
Yeah. Yeah. What a good. We should have done it last week, man.
I know he was on point last week, Tom. Shout out to Tom. God Mode 2.0. Yeah, he was on fire last week. But let's do it every week. I mean, we usually like bring it up, but like I feel like
so he didn't do the prelims. So
okay. I think he can swipe for the prelims, but
he didn't do the early prelims.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Anyways, yeah, that guy won. That was a good fight. And then we'll get into the prelims. So TJ Brown and Danny Chavez was okay. They switched up the order. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It confused me.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. So, okay, so the first. So there's Ashley Yoder, who I think's pretty attractive, but I guess not.
Definitely.
Oh, versus Livia Rentan-Suños.
I think it's Souza.
Souza. Yeah, I thought it was pretty
Jacare.
dominant. Like, I thought Yoder lost. Well, actually, this is one where I disagreed. I thought Yoder actually won. I remember watching this, and I thought she took round 1 and 2. And one of the judges gave all 3 rounds to Souza. And I was like, I don't know how the fuck you gave her the first round. Yeah.
I can't comment.
You didn't watch it?
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Jim Miller was the first fight I saw.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. And then
wait. No, you're right. They fucked up the order. I think Jim Miller was definitely the first fight I saw. But what was Yoder the fight before that? It was.
No,
right?
it was Vera Jordania versus Felicia Herring.
Okay, that was the first.
You got that in that armbar.
That was the first fight I saw. Yeah. She looked like cross-eyed homeboy, didn't she? That lady was super cross-eyed, wasn't she?
Yeah.
You see the memes? You know the cross-eyed guy from Mr. Deeds?
Yeah, I forget.
It's weird.
His name. Oh.
You know, listen, you want to shit? All right, we will shit on Travis. All right.
Okay.
So, see, I'm going to sound like an idiot because I know his name off the top of my head. I can never think of it off the top of my head. What's his name? He's in so many good movies. He's in Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, he's in Con Air. He's in.
What's his name?
Let's see.
Oh my God, I know it.
It's like he's a famous guy.
Yeah, he's super famous. He has a really, really, really good name.
But he always shows up. Also,
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
But he also shows up in all of Adam Sandler movies. Which
I know.
Funny.
I was talking about him being cross-eyed once, and Travis goes, "Yeah, that guy's actually that cross-eyed." I'm like, "That's Steve Buscemi. He's in great movies, and they're not all comedies. Like him in Reservoir Dogs was brilliant."
Yep, it is Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, I told you I knew it.
He's in Fargo too. He's in.
Yes, he's in incredible movies, dude. He's in all. Yeah. Him in Reservoir Dogs was like the best. If
Scooby-Doo gets too.
Okay, stop now. I said he's in good movies. Stop. For those of you who don't know, I'm a big Quentin Tarantino film fan. That Reservoir Dogs was his first movie ever. So
yeah, he was like famous. Apparently, like he was the first person to figure out that like putting like upbeat music to violent scenes. He was like the first one to do that.
Reservoir Dogs, stuck in the middle with you. In the middle with you.
He was the first person to like think of that. Now that's like every action movie does that.
He's brilliant, dude. Yeah. I love him.
Which is so funny. I remember sitting in film class being like, he was the first motherfucker to think to do that. Like it seems so like fun to do when you watch movies, but like he was the first one to be like,
I love
an upbeat weird song to crazy violence.
I love everything about him. I'll never forget this awesome interview I heard with him, where this lady is like ragging him for putting because obviously his movies are way over the top with blood and gore, right? And he was like trying to explain to this like news anchor. He's like, okay, yeah, but like I trust it's R-rated movies. I trust my audience to know like it's a movie. It's not real life. It's okay to be over the top and violent. Like it's a movie. It's not real life. Like. Okay, and it's a mature audience already.
Dude, he gets so mad. He's been asked that question 1,000 times.
This news anchor got like heated with him. She was like, "But why so violent? Why so violent?" And I remember her name because, at least I think I do. He goes, "Because it's so much fun, Janet. It's fun." I love him. He's awesome. He's like his own. I know it was. Sorry. He's like his own. Only he can do what he does now because he just doesn't give a fuck. Like everyone else, like Patty's around the corner, like, we probably shouldn't do this or say this anymore. I remember Joe Rogan talking about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Spoiler alert: if you haven't seen it, fast forward 30 seconds. If you haven't seen it, you're messing yourself up. It was a great movie. But I remember Rogan talk about like when in Once Upon, you've seen it, right, Alex?
Yeah, multiple. It was on HBO. It's on HBO now. Like it's like way. I saw it in theaters.
When here's a spoiler, so close your ears if you haven't heard it.
When he beats the shit out of the girl.
When he beats the fuck out of her. He was like, you can't do that anymore. Joe Rogan was like, only Tarantino could do that now. He's the best. But anyway, sorry. Spoiler alert is revoked. All right, redacted. Let's go.
All right. So okay. Honestly, God Mode completely called the prelims that he called.
Okay, there you
So
go.
he got Souza right, but I remember watching, thinking that I disagreed with that decision. He got Jordania right. That was a sick armbar. Then we go to Jim Miller and Vince Pinchal.
Fucking good fight. Holy shit. That was my favorite fight of the evening.
Really?
I
Did it
love
get
that
fight of the
fight.
night? Which one got fight of the night? I assume
Oh,
did.
it better have been that one. What? I mean, obviously that was a good fight too. I don't mean to hate. Dude, that Jim Miller fight was incredible. Maybe it's because I like grappling so much. I don't know. I thought it was fucking phenomenal. Weren't you like, dude? There's so many times I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It went back and forth a lot until like the very end. I was like, okay, Miller lost, but like, so even it was crazy. Even in the third round, it was clearly 1-1, and then Pichel or whatever, he dominated the first 2 minutes, and I'm like, fuck, it's not looking good, not looking good. And then Miller started taking over, and there was over half a round. So this is my mindset. I'm like, okay, if Miller wins the round from this point on, it's over half the round, so he has to win the round. So that's in my head, right? A round is 5 minutes, 2.5 minutes is the round. He had over 3 minutes or about 3 minutes when he reversed the position and ended up in a dominant spot. I'm like, if Miller dominates from now on, it's over half the round he has to win, right? Especially the latter half of the round, right? I would think that would be a little bit more, right? It's the end of the fight. Maybe it shouldn't, but, you know. And then he slipped up, and then Pichel dominated. I don't know. What would you say? Probably, I don't know, 3.5 to 4 minutes of the 5 minute round, probably. So I knew he lost, but fuck, it was a good fight.
Yeah. It was very good. So that ended.
And then, sorry, I'm going to do a little bit of a backtrack. Felice Herrig looked pretty bad against Steve Buscemi. She did not look good.
Dude, it was so fast. It took like
work,
a minute. Yeah.
Quick work.
I mean, sometimes you just get caught.
I don't think she got caught. I think everything about it was pretty dominant. Like I think every step of the way she was outclassed. But
yeah, so and then I guess was Darvush the first. That was the first main card, right?
The first, yes. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Sorry, yes, it was.
Yeah.
And then Herbert Burns.
Yeah. So okay, yeah. So God Mode got all the first three right. He also got Merab and Dalby. So he got 4 in a row. The first 4 that he did counts on, he got right.
Shout out to Tom.
Yeah, he won a decent. So if you would have done an undercard bet on his bot, always does very well in the undercards.
Which is the most, to be honest, in my opinion, Tom, that's the most impressive because those are the fighters no one knows about.
Yeah.
So the fact that it's hard to make a bet other than looking at the favorite on people you've never seen before, but the bot seems to do well there. God no. I don't know the ins and outs, and I'm obviously not as smart as Tom and don't know how algorithms work necessarily. I know he says that the Apex has fucked him. Like the Apex, something about the Apex odds are different because fights turn out 44% smaller. The fights turn out like dramatically like different or something like that. So I don't know the ins and outs. We'll have him on again at some point. He can hopefully explain that to us because the Apex I don't think is going anywhere. So I will say that. So go ahead with the John Dodson fight, Alex.
Yeah. So you were a little upset, Gage. Believe you were like, I really don't like how he won that. You're a little upset about Darvush just being pretty boring. Winning a pretty boring fight.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd even call it boring. There was something it was like an intangible. I can't put it to words. Something about it, I was like, fuck that guy. Like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that guy. I'll say that.
You just don't like him.
And it's a short list of people I don't like for this fight, and he made the list last night. I don't know why. I also gotta give a little bit of hate to Dotson because he just didn't let anything go. He didn't let anything fly. He fought like very. I don't. Scared's not the right word. No one. You're not in the UFC if you're scared. That's dumb. Just gun shy. Like he just didn't want to let anything go for some reason. It seemed like. And I thought when he did, he landed some good stuff.
Yeah.
John Dotson's been in the game for a long time. He's a stud, man. He didn't look like a stud last night. Didn't he knock out TJ Dillashaw? Can you look that up? Pretty sure he knocked out Dillashaw before Dillashaw was champ.
That sounds like a. Let's see.
I think he's beaten some
I'm
studs.
some like impressive. Like he's fought a lot of good people, but
He's fought a lot
I
of
don't
good
remember
people.
seeing that.
I think he knocked out Dillashaw.
So he lost to Yan. He lost to Jimmy Rivera. He beat Munoz. He lost to Marlon Moraes. He lost to Demetrius Johnson. He did TKO TJ Dillashaw. This was during the Ultimate Fighter in 2011.
There you go. So he knocked out TJ Dillashaw. Okay.
Yeah.
Why can't you knock out this goofball?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was just when you read the guy's when you read his stuff last week, it was all decisions against these people I've never heard of. And now, good job, you got a decision against John Dotson. Finish someone, you fuck.
All right.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Finish
So
someone.
then we move on to, I guess I would call it the second biggest shock of the night.
I wouldn't call it the biggest shock. He's the favorite.
Gilbert Burns?
Oh, sorry, I'm looking in the wrong order. Sorry.
Jeez.
I was looking at Rosenstrike. What alert? I guess he won. Sorry. Herbert Burns, go ahead.
Yeah, dude. I think a lot of people did not expect him to get fucking dominated.
Well, let's remember he came in extremely heavy.
Yeah,
which can mean a few things.
Yeah, you didn't train right.
Something didn't work, right? If he's never missed weight before, which I don't think he has, came in like 4 pounds over. It was almost 150. So, did you watch that video I sent you with Bisping?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. You sent me a lot of videos. Maybe. What did it say?
It showed how Herbert Burns should have escaped the crucifix.
Oh no, I didn't watch that. When did you send me that?
I think I sent it to you on Instagram. Can you just pull it up real quick? Pull it up real quick.
Okay. Man, it seems real simple. Wow, so Gilbert Burns is an idiot then, obviously. You
say Gilbert or Herbert?
Herbert. I know. I'm so a big believer in Gilbert. If he wouldn't have had COVID, I would have won a lot of money.
I'm a big believer too. Dominic Cruz kept saying Gilbert Burns as well last night.
Yeah, dude. So.
Yeah, that's how you escape the crucifix. And to be honest with you, I had no idea. Seems legit to me.
Yeah.
Seems legit to me.
Anyways, yeah, I think that was a big surprise to a lot of people.
So what I was trying to say, sorry, I know it was a little bit of a delay, but what I was trying to say was, he missed the weight, right? That's always a big question mark as to why, right? And he had no gas tank. Usually, if you miss weight, like I don't want to say the correct way, but if you just didn't cut it, right, you should have more cardio, right? You should have more energy. I think something was wrong. I don't know what. I don't know if he was just way overweight when he accepted the fight and he cut really hard. Maybe he basically starved himself, didn't eat right, still couldn't make the weight, and because he tried so hard to cut, he was just in a bad place and he had no gas tank. I don't know. I think that was his downfall because when I saw the beginning of the second round, when Herbert Burns took Pineda down, he looks really good on top. He looks really good. This is going to be controversial, and I don't think it's biased because I don't, Herbert Burns is whatever to me. I'm not like a Herbert Burns fan, so I don't think it's biased. I thought Herbert Burns appeared to be the superior grappler, at least in the top position. I think he just was really tired. Even on top, I think he was tired. I still think he looked pretty good. And on bottom, it's hard to look good if you're tired. But That's what I think. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I'm not taking anything away from Pineda or however you say his name. I think Herbert Burns had some sort of unknown issue and he had no gas. That's what I think.
Yeah,
But again, big surprise. Big surprise.
he gets the L. Started off my night bad.
I didn't. Did you have money on that? You didn't have money on that, did you?
Yeah, dude. He was in a parlay that I had.
Okay, I didn't have any money on him. All my money started. I think is JDS and Rosenstrike the next fight?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's where my parlay
So
started.
Tom had Herbert Burns with. So did everyone else. He also had Junior Dos Santos. I had Junior Dos Santos because I just
I thought he looked good.
I know
thought Dos Santos looked good.
I know. I liked his mustache, but he's getting up there. He's an old guy now. So, I mean, but former champion. So I was like, I don't know. Rosenstrike really hasn't beaten anyone substantial, I would say, yet.
Well, he beat
Overeem, but he was losing that whole fight until that Hail Mary punch. So yeah,
he won 2 seconds of 25 minutes. You're right.
Yeah. So but I mean, clearly what happens is, as what we saw with Derek Lewis against an older guy that, when you have fucking sledgehammers for hands, doesn't matter.
Rosenstrike can fucking hit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He can hit hard.
Fucking smacked him, and I was like, oh, shit. And then it was over. Just like that.
I don't usually like to comment on this. I know I said it last night. I don't think anyone answered me. I thought it was kind of a late stoppage.
I didn't.
I thought I took some heat, dude. I thought I took a little bit too much. I think Rosenstrike's hammer fists are probably pretty devastating. I thought I took a couple too many. I thought he was out, or not out, but I thought like it should have been over, like a few strikes in on the ground, and then one of them he like looked like it put him unconscious. And I didn't think that was necessary. I feel like he landed a couple more. But again, I don't like to hate. I don't like to. I think maybe just the ref. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Yeah, whatever.
Maybe he was.
I refuse to remember.
You talking about Dan Hardy?
Yeah, sucks.
I don't think he was. I don't think that Herb Dean wasn't on that fight. I don't think.
No, he wasn't. But you sure sound like Dan Hardy or whatever his name is, Jim Hardy.
It's Dan Hardy, and I don't
British
think
Hardy. Yeah.
I don't think he's a bitch. I think he's
might as well be like, oi, they took too many hits, oi.
I just said I think he took too many. He's already old. He's already taking a lot of shots.
Well, that's his decision.
Okay.
We'll move on to the shocker of the night, I think. Now, this one I thought was quick. Herb Dean fucking stopped it quick.
I think I assume it was because of he noticed the injury. That's my guess. Well, it's the only thing that makes sense. Because apart from the injury, apart from the foot injury, that would have been a ridiculous stoppage. I think he took all factors into consideration.
Mm-hmm. Well, so anyway.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Sean O'Malley hurt his foot fucking early.
Rolled his own ankle, which
I think he broke it.
It looked gross. But yeah, but like, so the argument was, so one, I wanted to start with like the odds on this fight were pretty, like, Marlon Vera being, what was he, a plus 210 underdog? I mean, a
lot of money was flowing in for Sugar Sean for sure.
Yeah, but there was someone who put the DraftKings or whatever said somebody put 40,000 on Vera to win 150, so they did pretty well.
Well, listen, this is what Travis doesn't want to hear, and this is what annoys me about Travis. Sean O'Malley was going to win that fight had he not hurt his foot. All the everything before the foot injury, which was a few minutes, I thought Sean O'Malley was kicking his ass. He landed some crazy good body kicks, right? Didn't you think so? I don't think Vera had anything for him. And even before the knockout, I think O'Malley was winning all the exchanges. He literally fell. He fell. Vera didn't hit him. Vera didn't hurt him. They got into a weird clinch exchange, and O'Malley literally fell on his butt. Those two elbows before the fight stopped were like the only two shots that Vera landed, I think, the whole fight.
Yeah. I think the leg kicks had something to do with it. I was with Cameron, and he was like, dude, if they hit you right, you can't fucking feel your leg. So like I think that could have. And Joe Rogan was saying the same thing, where he thinks
You don't think he broke his foot?
no, the reason why he broke his foot, the reason why
Oh, you're
is
saying
because
he moved.
he hit a nerve. Like he took a leg kick to where like he lost feeling in his foot, so that's why he rolled his own ankle because
Okay.
you can't step right.
He was making a weird step.
Yeah, and that's
because
why
he couldn't feel his foot.
because he
He
couldn't
didn't
feel
know where his foot was,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
I can't argue that. I've been kicked with very little leg kicks, very few leg kicks in my life.
Yeah, so basically they think it was like he like didn't know where his foot was, but that's how he rolled his own foot and broke his fucking foot.
Oh, yeah. And again, I don't know if he broke his foot. I assume he broke his foot.
Let's see.
Because when they stopped the fight, when they stopped the fight, O'Malley, they carried him off in a stretcher. He got pushed off. He got pushed away. But it's not like he looked out of it. He grabbed his foot and was like in agony. As soon as Herb Dean stopped the fight, O'Malley grabbed his right foot and was holding it. And then they carted him off on a stretcher, and he was taking his ankle braces off.
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll be back for sure.
I think I would if I was
Sean.
I would think Sean O'Malley would want to come back as soon as possible. He does not want the people to forget. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's the last thing you want. So here's Sugar Sean O'Malley history lesson. He had to take 2 years off because of some USADA bullshit, right? We all know that. And then he came back and looked really good against Jose Quintez, I think. And then came back, quick turnaround, or first round knockout. Quick turnaround. Eddie Wineland, first round knockout, and then this fight, pretty quick turnaround as well. Now, depending on how long his foot takes to heal, he's trying to make up for lost time. He's obviously young, but he had to take 2 years off where he didn't want to, and I do think he got much better in those 2 years, but because he saw the bullshit and suspensions, he couldn't fight. And now that he got a loss, he doesn't want people to forget about him. I think he's going to try to come back as soon as possible, get a quick finish. That's what I'm trying to think.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was the better fighter that night. So this is why I can't explain. You're a reasonable man. I couldn't explain this to Travis. There's no way. No way. He's just drunk and he's like, "No, he lost. He lost." That's it. That's all he wants to say. He lost. Oh, so annoying. Can't have a reasonable conversation like, okay, I know he lost, but you don't think this? No. Conor McGregor, bro, he had a torn ACL in a fight. The fact that bringing up Conor McGregor fights is just showing, like,
Jeez. I had some Maker's Mark last night in honor of Travis. Yeah, you guys shitting on me because I put a little Coke in it, all right?
Don't put Coke in it.
Why? It tastes good.
Of course it does, of course it does. But why not drink it by itself?
Whatever.
Listen,
I don't want to get that fucked up.
This is the Alex Miller guy that I know, dude. I've personally seen you chug whiskey. It's one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. Can you still do that?
I'm an old man now,
or
dude.
Can you still do that?
I'm sure I could, but I haven't. You know, it's been. I'm an old man now.
I think I've been an old man in heart for a long time because I could never party like that. Like I don't think. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong because you were there. Basically, my whole high school career. I was never really a partier. Like I like to hang out with people, but I couldn't.
Yeah, you were never the guy that's like, let's chug or like, yeah.
No, never. Yeah. No, I couldn't. No, I'm basically the same way I am now. Like I like to drink and like to get a good buzz going for sure. I do it probably more often than I should, but like but I'm still like after a few, like I'm ready to go to bed. Like I'm not like up partying. Like I never have been. But you, young man, I remember at your house in your basement, you cracked a thing and you were like, I'm gonna chug this. I'm like, you can't do that. You can't chug whiskey. I think it was Jack, and you were just like, and I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of an old story, I have to tell one. I actually, on my way home from the lake today, I was like, I was talking to my wife about it, and I was like, I told her the story, and I'm like, oh, Alex, I gotta tell this on the podcast because Alex is gonna remember this. Because you have a so much better memory than I do. If you remember it, if I remember it, you definitely remember it. So Sorry, quick sidebar. So my wife and I and our son stopped at the grocery store for some shit for dinner after we left the lake before I came home, and we each got a Snapple
Oh,
PGT.
it's when you spiked it.
Yeah. So I was telling Kimber, I was like, I tell the story about when I threw one of these bottles down and broke it, and she's like, I don't think so. I'm like, well, it's pretty quick, but I'll tell you nice. So, and if I miss any details, tell me. So, from my recollection, we were either walking to my house or from my house. I'm pretty sure it was at the basketball court right beside my house.
Mm-hmm.
And you happened to say, like, do you know Snapple makes these bottles where they don't break? And I was like, they don't break. What do you mean?
What I was trying to say is, like, if you drop it, they make it so it doesn't shatter.
That's what I told Kimber last time. But when you said it, I'm like, watch this shit.
Yeah, I can break this one.
So I spiked Rob Gronkowski style, spiked the fucking the Snapple, and shattered it. I'm like, see? And then you were still like, okay, well, I meant like it won't break like if you drop it.
Yeah,
accidentally.
I knew you'd be able to break it.
I thought I just blew your mind. I was like, see?
I'm gonna think. I'm like, holy shit, he's got super strength.
So yeah, I just made a giant mess and probably cut some little kid's foot.
Some little kid probably fucking felt the food into that.
Yeah, cut his foot, bled to death.
What kind of do you get just regular Snapple? Snapple's good, man. I like Snapple. I think it's underrated.
I don't think how's it underrated? I think everyone knows it's good. People just don't buy it. It's expensive.
Yeah, I like
your dad used to get mad because I drink it all.
Yeah, I know. He'd be like, fucking Gage keeps drinking my Snapples. It's like I take those to work.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
came to your house. Like everyone, like me and Travis Martin both would come to your house and just eat everything.
We'll do that at your house too.
With your help, though.
Yeah, I know.
You made the best chicken nuggets, the dino nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
A raw one.
I remember one time at your house, I had a bologna sandwich, and I put barbecue sauce on it. It was the worst thing I've ever had in my life. Barbecue sauce is so good on everything except bologna. Never do that.
You found that out?
You're like, so bad. At your house, I found that out. I also found out. This is the last thing I'll say, and then we'll get back to the topic. I made fun of your dad's wine, and then you just destroyed me. You like, do you remember this?
No.
Your dad had some like red wine.
Yeah. The first heart.
Okay, so it's so sad for me. You just destroyed me. So I was like, yeah. I picked up the bottle. I was like, yeah, you can tell this isn't like that good a wine. He said, your mom drinks wine out of a fucking box.
Yeah.
I was like, touche.
I do remember that now.
I was like, talking shit on your dad's wine.
Your mom drinks wine out of a fucking box.
Yeah, I was like, it's not that good a wine, Alex. You were like, your mom drinks wine out of a goddamn cardboard box. I was like, yes, she does for sure. And then in the future, like, let's get to today. Like, I love drinking wine out of a box.
You big Franzia guy?
I prefer the kind my mom gets. Franzia.
I grew up on it.
Peter. No, because my mom drinks nasty Chardonnay. It's gross. It's no flavor. It's gross, like dry and nasty. I like sweet red wine, but same brand, Peter Villa, I believe it's called. It's like the other version. It's like I think it's the exact same price, maybe like $1 more for a box. But France has good. I like their. It's called I don't know, sweet red or chillable red, but Peter Villa has delicious red, and it's the same shit but better. But whatever, you get way more out of it. It's like $12-13.
I'll never be a wine drinker ever.
Sweet red, dude. Like to wine drinkers, like it's like a shame. Like we're like the outlaws. Like ugh, we don't count those people. It's like sugar. It's like Kool-Aid that gets you drunk.
Yeah,
it's good. It's good. Red wine with Game of Thrones was the best because they're drinking.
Yeah.
And I had a horn mug, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say I knew you had the horn mug.
Yeah, I drank red wine with Game of Thrones. It was the best. Anyways,
All right, we got to get
giant
to
sidebar. Giant sidebar.
the main card.
So yeah, Sean O'Malley was a better fighter. I don't care what anyone says.
I think he's gonna come back. Like he has the skill set. The UFC wants him to come back. They'll probably give him another trash can as a bounce back. But
Dude, Marlon Vera has 6 losses. Sean O'Malley lost 1 fight. Jesus Christ. People lose. There's not very many undefeated people.
it's true.
And again, he was a better fighter.
I hope he comes back speedy. So then it comes to the main card.
I'm not even gonna say I'm surprised. You keep saying main card, main event.
Main event.
I'm not even surprised, to be honest. You know why?
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised because fucking DC didn't wrestle.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
I don't think DC is going to out kickbox Steve Miocic. I don't think so. I thought he was going to win because I thought he was going to wrestle him to death. He didn't.
Okay. Now, how much of a story is the eye poke? Because this is a pretty bad eye poke.
A giant story. But DC eye poked the goddamn shit out of Miocic in the last fight.
Yeah.
So I poked him to death.
To be fair, he was already rocked. Like, he had already got fucking...
I'm talking about their last fight.
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean last night's eye poke?
Yeah, I'm saying in this fight, that was the round whenever DC, the round before, about got knocked out, like, barely recovered, and then, like, came back in the third and looked decent. That's when that eye poke happened. So...
The eye poke happened at the end of the third?
Wasn't it? That's what my recollection.
I thought it was the end of the second, but maybe not.
No, the end of the second is where like Cormier was like barely alive and got saved by the bell.
Yes, you're right. He was fucked up, didn't he?
And then he came out.
Did it finish? It finished. He was mounted. He was mounted, right?
Yeah.
He rocked.
Yeah.
Stipe knocked him down against the fence, mounted him, and started ground pound, right? Okay, so the eye poke was the end of the third round. See, I had that confused. That's 2 rounds of a fucked up eye, dude.
And the championship rounds.
Dude, he looked like fucking the chick that looked like Steve Buscemi at the end of the
At
fight.
the time, I thought it was 2. I thought going into the third, I honestly thought Cormier was up 2-1.
What?
I thought he won the first round and won the third.
What?
That's what I thought.
I think he won the first only, but maybe he won the third.
I thought he looked good coming on the second, and then he lost 4th and 5th, without doubt.
Which I guess wouldn't have mattered, at that point. I don't know, bro. You think he won 2 rounds? I don't think so.
I did. Watching, I did.
You thought he lost by 1 point?
Yeah, I did.
No way.
I thought he lost.
And someone gave Stipe a 10-8, I think, didn't they, in 1 round? I don't know what round. I think someone gave Stipe a 10-8. Okay, so back to your point, what you were saying of the scorecards. When I heard the scorecards, that's when I was like, okay, Stipe for sure. Because they were
as soon as I heard
pretty spread out.
Decision, I was like,
we're pretty spread out. I thought some of them were like by 3, meaning like Stipe had like a 10-8 round or something like that. Listen, dude, it's fucking no shame, man. Stipe is the GOAT. He has to be the GOAT.
Dude, he looked good. I was like,
he looked so good. When I saw him weigh in, I'm like, fuck. He'd never been that lean before. Very light. 231, I believe. Super light and lean. Not like skinny, just like I'm not fucking around. You know what I mean? There ain't no fat to be hanging on me, son. Like I'm training my ass off. So everything you were saying
was definitely wrong. I was wrong.
He was definitely working his ass off.
He was hiding
He was working his ass off.
I'm part of the lamestream media that believed he threw me off his scent. Clearly, he has been working out.
Yeah. No, this is the lightest he's ever weighed in. He looks really good. He was in shape. Let's just say that. He had no issues with his cardio. No issues with anything. DC's not, I don't know, man. I'm one of the part of the crew, and I don't like to say it because I don't like to say this in general, that the first knockout was a fluke, because I don't think he's just going to knock out Stipe. I think if he's going to beat Stipe, he needs to out-wrestle him. He did look really good standing against Stipe in the last fight into the 4th round, though. Let's be honest. So maybe I will take a few steps back. But man, Stipe was just a much better striker last night.
Yeah, I don't
Much
understand
better.
why he didn't try to take him down ever. I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know. But again, that's why I was so high on DC. I'm like, it's a smaller cage. He said, I'm going to wrestle this man. That's why I was like, that's it. CPA has nowhere to run. They're two big guys in a small cage. He's got nowhere to go. And DC's going to wrestle him to death. And he didn't. Stipe's a bigger guy. Stipe is a longer, taller, bigger guy. And I think he's the better striker. So, I mean, yeah, I guess I was so high on DC because I thought his strategy would be different. I think you're in the same boat with me. That's what I'm thinking.
I was upset when he was not shooting. I was like, what are you doing? I know it's tiring. I get it. But fuck, dude.
I think DC was in good shape, too. He came in pretty light, way lighter than I thought. Because he got really big between fights, really big. And that's what John McCarthy, shout out to weighing in. So John McCarthy was saying if DC weighs in over 250, he's losing the fight because he's not in shape. But he weighed like 236. Like he got in shape. Like he got in shape because he got big. So Josh Thompson. So speaking of weighing in, if anyone doesn't listen to the Weighing In podcast, I highly recommend it. It's a very good MMA podcast. One of my favorites. So Josh Thompson trains AKA. He doesn't fight anymore, but DC's his boy. That's the same gym. But he was saying, like, yeah, DC got big between fights. I mean, like, Big John McCarthy would poke fun of him about his suits. He's like, I don't know, he's barely fitting in the suits anymore on the pay-per-view cards. Like, he got really big and heavy. But he didn't come in heavy. He took the time. He got in shape. He lost the weight, and him and Stipe were relatively close in weight. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, besides that first fight, crazy knockout, right? Yeah, and then I don't know. Let's say 9. Okay, let's say 6 or 7 out of 10 times. Stipe's going to win a kickboxing fight. He is, and he did last night.
So
and I like, and to be fair, I think I got my money back because it was like a risk-free bet thing, or whatever. But I wanted DC to win because I had money on him. I like Stipe substantially more as a fighter. I mean, he's an Ohio boy.
Yeah,
he's an Ohio boy. You know what I mean? Like, he's a Buckeye. He's a Cleveland dude.
How do you think Stipe will do against Ngannou?
He's already fought Ngannou. He beat him.
Did he? Yeah, but this is a new Ngannou.
Wait, check that.
Yeah.
Maybe he beat Derek Lewis. No, I think he beat Ngannou. He definitely beat Ngannou and beat him. Yes, for sure. Pull it up just to clarify.
Oh, yeah, because that's when he came back. But that was, like, early in his career.
It was.
Yeah, because he came back, and then Ngannou lost to Derek Lewis in the worst fight ever.
Fight in UFC history.
Yeah.
Worst fight ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
No fight has been more boring. You know what? He don't listen anymore. I'm gonna shit on Travis all I want. He had the most hate to say about Adesanya for the Romero fight, but Ngannou is Travis's second favorite fighter ever. Sorry, buddy, your boy was in the worst fight of all time. The most boring fight ever was Derek Lewis and Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, that was really hard to watch.
Worst fight of
so that was time. 2 years ago, 2018. January, early 2018.
So was the Stipe fight prior to that or after that?
It was before. So Stipe was because Ngannou lost.
Was it a decision? I don't remember.
Can you look up how
Stipe won the decision?
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure Stipe just took him down. Is what I think happened.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then his next fight was Derek Lewis, and the reason why everyone thinks he fought so bad was because he just came from a decent fight from Stipe, and then just sucked.
Okay. Yeah, I think Stipe beats. No, I don't actually, because I've said no. Yeah, I think Ngannou wins.
You do.
Mm-hmm. Because I said
Ngannou can fucking beat John Jones. So.
No, he cannot.
Yeah, but
he cannot. No, he won't beat John Jones. But so here's the thing. So John Jones is going to fight Stipe next, probably. That's my guess.
Awesome.
That's my guess. Okay. I'm gonna go out on the craziest limb here. You're hearing it live here, fellas.
Yeah, you're hearing it first.
You ready for this? Ready for this? John Jones and Stipe is a really fucking good close fight. Okay, I need you to pay close attention here because this is going to get crazy. I got three scenarios here that
I mean, your crazy fantasy world.
MMA math does not make sense, and this is my scenario where it doesn't make sense. John Jones versus Ngannou, easy fight for John Jones, no problem. John Jones and Stipe, hard fight for John Jones, but Ngannou fucks up Stipe, so it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, nope.
It does not make sense, does it?
You lost me.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. I know it's crazy.
Oh, you're not gonna like back it up with evidence or like your reason why? You're just throwing it out there.
Because Stipe is the better, more well-rounded fighter, and he's bigger. Probably not a lot bigger, but he's obviously bigger than John Jones. Put it this way, like Stipe looked good and lean, right, on the scale. Stipe's not making light heavyweight. No way in hell. No chance. Would never make it. He's a heavyweight. John Jones, I think, is a light heavyweight. He's a big light heavyweight, but he's never missed weight. He's never had a problem with it. He cut some weight, sure. He's big. He's long. His calves are the size of a fucking pencil. That's fine. That's why he can make it. That's it. If he had normal sized calves, he'd have to cut weight for heavyweight.
Why are you going after his calves? Like, what a random point. Have you
Everyone
ever
goes
heard
after
his fucking pencil calves?
Have you seen his calves? They're so small. They're hilarious.
The reason he can even make weight is because his calves are so small.
That's what I'm saying. If he had normal calves, he'd have to cut for heavyweight, I think. But anyways, so no, I think he's a light heavyweight. I think he is. That's no knock on him. I don't think it's a knock on him, is it? I want to see him go to heavyweight, but I don't think he's a heavyweight.
He's not there yet. I think
he's a no. He's ready. I'm just saying he's a big light heavyweight, but I don't think he's a heavyweight. That's all I'm saying. I think he could beat almost all heavyweights. I think he could beat all heavyweights, but I think he'd be substantially smaller than all of them. You know what I mean?
I don't know, dude. I'd like to see what he does if he like goes to the weight room and tries to put on muscle. See if he gets like
he would be
even 10 pounds of muscle, dude.
He'd be a small heavyweight still, I think.
He'd be like,
I think.
Yeah, I
John
think
Jones
compared. He could easily be a 230.
Rosenstrike, fucking Ngannou. Stipe is a fairly small. I mean, like again, he's not making light heavyweight. Like he's bigger than John Jones for sure. He's bigger. He's a lean dude coming in at 230, 231, whatever. He's lean. That's after a hard fight camp where he was losing weight. He probably walks around 240. He said before, I think on Rogan's podcast, and you and I were talking about this last week. He said, I wish there was a 225 class. That's what I'd fight it. 225. He cut a little bit of weight. Like he's really lean. He's usually 240, 235. Again, on Friday he came in lean, 231, 232. He cut 5 pounds of water, make 225. And then 225 and up would be the big guys like Ngannou, like Rosenstrike, right? But Stipe is not a big guy. Still not making light heavyweight. John Jones can. And you know what? I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound, I wouldn't say controversial, but it's going to sound like it doesn't make sense. I don't think John Jones struggles to make weight. I don't think he does. I think he's pretty big, 225-ish, right? Would you say so? 225 probably?
I guarantee you he walks around at least 225.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No lighter. 225, 230, I think. 235, like, if he's been fucking off. That's what I think. 235, he's been fucking off, but a couple weeks in the gym and a good diet, he probably 225, right? Like I said with Masvidal when he made that weight real quick, I'm like, yeah, I think he was really heavy, like 190, but I think in 2 or 3 days, I think most of the weight was bullshit, drinking and stuff. Like, you can lose that quick. So if John Jones fucks off, he's probably 235, but I think he gets down to 25 quick. And then just over a 4-week camp, and then a little bit of water cut. I don't think he cuts that much. But anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. I think he has a harder fight with Stipe, but I think he beats Stipe. Did you see his tweet?
No, missed it.
Bro, pull it up. You're the Jamie Vern over here. Pull it up. Yeah, he tweeted Stipe soon, basically.
Oh, really?
Long tweet, though. Very descriptive. Very analytical, I believe is the word. Again, I'm an idiot, so don't trust me using the English language like that. I think analytical is the word. He was breaking it down, his fight with Stipe. Can you pull it up?
Yeah, I'm getting it. All right.
He basically broke down how he would fight Stipe, and he said like, "I'll see you soon," like I'll like double champ type deal.
He's really into old untold stories right now. Okay, so God, he tweets a lot.
It had to be within the last 24 hours, obviously.
I know, and he's fucking tweeted a bunch of shit.
In the last day?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. It's definitely worth reading, so hopefully you find it. It's a good tweet. Directed at Stipe for sure.
Dude, John Jones moving to Seattle, bro.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come on.
Go fucking hang out at his house.
Dude, I'd love to meet up with him. Maybe we'll get some rolls in.
Yeah.
Be cool. I don't know where he would train. If he moves in Seattle, where would he train?
He said something about it's like, so he said, he tweeted, I just started delaying and canceling upcoming shipments and obligations because of our imminent move to Seattle. Bit by bit, it becomes more real every day.
I don't know why he'd moved here. I don't hate it. I actually like it here, but I don't. We're trying to go back as soon as possible, bro. South Carolina. A lot of dead air here for listeners, guys. Come on now,
dude. Well, you're like, oh, fucking pick it up. I almost think I might be on the wrong guy's Twitter.
Jamie would have found this in 2 seconds.
Dude, I have been reading the wrong motherfucker's Twitter this whole time. I was like, who?
So John Jones isn't moving to Seattle. Who are you reading?
John Jones, the artist.
Well, I don't want to roll with that guy. I think my odds against that guy are probably pretty good. I don't know about.
Dude, what threw me off is the guy fucking. Someone accidentally, obviously they mix him up a lot, and he was like tweeting people about eye pokes.
Oh my god.
and he literally said, he's like, no one's ever told me that my art ever pokes him in the eye. And I was like, what the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, John Jones would never tweet that. You should know right away. John Jones would never acknowledge the eye poke thing. That's another knock on your boy, just so you know.
What?
He's like the king of eye pokes.
No, dude, he just does that, okay?
He makes on every list I've ever read of number one cheats of all time, he makes number ones with eye pokes.
So here we go. Okay. He roots for DC. Let's go DC. Now it's time to work. Heavyweight world champs, I will be seeing you real soon. Victorious.
Keep going.
Then he said, this is exciting for me. Then he said, for some reason these heavyweights don't seem so big to me tonight. Then he says, avoid Stipe's right hand. I'm too fast. I'll be too strong when the time is right and have way too much energy. Soon and very soon I'll be considered the baddest man on the planet.
There you go. That's it. The
And
picture
said,
I saw
was
all
feeling this Sunday afternoon.
Okay, I don't care about that.
Then he endorses a CBD toothpaste.
Oh, there you go. That's probably great.
Probably.
Hey, speaking of CBD, I have a question for you. But let me finish this real quick.
Damn, he only follows 9 people.
Really?
His 2 brothers, the Bible, ESPN, Jackson Wink MMA, and then a few of his sponsors. That's it.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, the picture I saw was all those tweets combined, basically. It was like a long statement of all this. Speaking of CBD, can I take CBD, Alex?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
100% sure.
I wouldn't pop on a drug test for it?
No, it's 0.001% THC in CBD.
For whatever reason, I knew that, but I still am afraid to do anything with it.
If it's made correctly and it gets lab tested, it's a different plant. Like the CBD plant, the way they're able to sell it is because there's no THC in it.
Okay,
and
so here's
0.00001%.
Okay, so I'm not a UFC fighter with a cool story about how I want to fight, but I will say this. My last jiu-jitsu tournament, I had a serious back injury that happened the week of, right? Considered pulling out, Alex. Considered pulling out of the tournament. But I was like, you know what? Adrenaline's gonna take over. We'll just deal with it. We'll deal with it. I'm going to fight or grapple, whatever. A lot of controversial when people say fight, but a lot of people do. I'm going there, and my back feels like shit. I'm gonna pop a bunch of ibuprofen, every day and the day of, and
Tylenol.
Ibuprofen. It doesn't get processed by the liver. I drink, okay?
Yeah, you don't drink enough though for Tylenol to hurt you.
I was told to take ibuprofen because it's processed by the kidneys.
Yeah, but it also increases your risk of bleeding and stomach ulcers.
Well, fuck. All right. Okay. Well, then that's all right.
It's whatever works for you, really.
Anyways, here's the story. So actually, now that I think about it, it's actually a pretty funny story. So the guy and we competed together, which is crazy, and I beat him. I tapped him out of the triangle, but we didn't know we were going to be competing against each other in the no-gi tournament. But the guy Trevor, one of my teammates, I was like, we were doing something. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't roll. And I was like, my lower back is fucked. And he was like, I got some CBD oil that will really help you. I'm like, I don't think I can take that because I get drug tested at work, for everything, for anything and everything, because I'm a federal DOT employee technically. So I'm like, I don't think I can do that. I might pop for something. I didn't know. It was like, okay. Spoiler. I ended up competing against Trevor my very first match. I triangled him, but the guy that offered me the CBD. But anyway, so and then I won first place. So, and with a hurt back. So there you go. That's the story. But anyways,
you can get topical CBD stuff too.
I'm sure I can get all kinds of shit. I'm just saying I've never, because I've talked to Kimberly about getting it for whatever pains or whatever, and I was like, you should get it because I'm like, I've always wanted to try it because apparently it does great things, but I just don't think I can do it. I'm scared.
You gotta watch where you are. The other shit's legal, so you gotta watch out to make sure you.
Yeah, super legal. There's a weed shop on every block. But anyways, so I can take that shit for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as it's actual CBD, make sure you get like a good brand that says they have.
Can't you order online?
Yeah, go to like
CBDMD.
Yeah. They're expensive though.
Oh, are they fucking
Yeah,
assholes?
dude, it's expensive as shit. It's like $70 for a bottle.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Michael Bisping, you fucking lied to me. You said that was the best. Probably is the best though, but. Anyways, yeah. So I wanted to just turn with her back. But what were we talking about here?
I don't know why you went into that cutaway.
Somehow CBD got brought up.
Oh, because John Jones tweeted about CBD.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah. So should we
it's
talk
worth mentioning? Okay. I want a tournament with an injury. I want props. I want this to be about me, Alex. I'm self-centered right now. I want you to go, wow, you're incredible.
Wow, dude. You have so much strength, bro. The mental fortitude, bro. You might as well, dude. You're like Jocko Willings.
Hey, I went to the tournament. My doctor friend was with me. He competed as well. He took second place.
Just like going through Hell Week as a Navy SEAL. It's probably the same thing.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, my doctor friend was with me. He was basically prescribing me the ibuprofen the whole way, and then he's whispering to me in the corner before I go on the mat. He's like, "How's your back?" I'm like, "It's fucked." It's fucked. But you know what? Like I guess adrenaline's gonna take over. We'll be fine. We'll just fucking swing it.
Yeah.
It's a 5-minute round. We'll figure it out.
Next week is UFC Fight Night. Edgar versus Munoz. Oh, some good guys on the prelim card. There's a lot of prelim. There's one.
You know what? I tell you what. I haven't even looked at this card yet.
6. They got 6 fights. So Austin Hubbard's fighting again.
I like Austin Hubbard.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me pull those up myself. You can go keep talking. I'm just trying to put record.
Oh. Yeah, they got him.
Frankie. What was the last time? Can you pull up? Sorry, I'm asking you for a lot, but you need to get on that Jamie level. What was the last time Frankie Edgar fought?
I don't know. It's probably been a while.
Not real long, but kind of long. He lost to Holloway. But I think he's fought since then.
He's 38 years old.
He's old.
Yeah,
I like him. He's a very likable guy.
he fought, so he fought and lost to Chang Soon Dong.
Oh, Chang Sung Young, the Korean Zombie.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. He did lose a Zombie. First round knockout?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Korean Zombie's looking good. He's fighting Ortega. Whoa. Speaking of MMA news, son. What a fight. I don't know if we've ever talked about this on the show, Alex, but anyone who's listened to me for any length of time could probably assume, as a jiu-jitsu player, giant Brian Ortega fan. I love Brian Ortega. He's the fucking man. I hope he fucks up Zombie. I think it's a good fight. Ortega has not fought, Alex, since he lost to Max Holloway in 2018.
Wow.
Long time. Long layoff. The question is, does he come back better, or does he come back looking sloppy because he's taking so much time off? I don't know. We've talked about these odds before. Because he went in. He was an undefeated fighter, big stock behind him. He went into the Holloway fight. Holloway was the champ. He went in as a favorite. I know if I mentioned this on the show. He was a fucking betting favorite. And Holloway pieced him up. It was his first loss ever. And he hasn't fought since then. So the question is, does he come back? And Zombie's been looking really good. So does he come back looking good, or does Zombie piece him up? I don't know. This is probably the number one contender fight.
Let's see if the odds are up yet. Let's see the Sabat's odds.
Yeah, I want to see.
UFC.
I think Zombie would be the favorite.
All right, so
Somewhere
the underdog against Joe Solecki.
There's got to be some Brian Ortega odds out there.
OSP is the underdog against Shamil.
Oh my god, I thought you were looking for Brian Ortega odds. I'm so sorry.
Well, I can.
That's what I thought you meant. Sorry.
I was. I did mean that, and then I started reading the other one.
That's fine. Those are more important.
Ryan Hall's got a fight.
Not next week. Please tell me it's next week.
829 against Ricardo Lamas.
I know he's fighting Ricardo Lamas. Yes.
829.
So 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that card's out on FanDuel. It's let's see who's on it. Well, that they have right now. They have Ion Cubatolabe.
God damn.
Cutelaba.
You can't get that name.
Magomed.
I bet you've said that name on the show more than name the fighter.
And then Neil Magny, Robbie Lawler.
Great fight. Dude, did you see fucking Charles Oliveira's fighting our boy Dariush? That's a good fight. Oliveira's gonna fuck him up, I think. Oliveira's so good. That's a big news announcement.
Yeah, they don't have the odds out yet for.
Okay, well it's pretty soon, so I think it's October. No, October 17th, I think. I posted about it. So I gotta disagree with you, Alex. I think next week's card kind of blows. Next week's card blows. It blows. Yeah.
So FanDuel has OSP fighting Shamil Gamazatso, but Google has it as Alonzo Manfield. So which one is it?
One of them must have been I don't know. We'll put a pin in it. I don't know. OSP's fighting someone. I don't know. Yeah, see if you can find out, young Jamie. See if you can pull that up. I don't know. Someone obviously pulled out. I don't know who. Frankie Edgar versus Pedro Munoz, though. I like Frankie Edgar, man. I really do. I think he's very likable. He's got crazy hair now. See his afro?
Yeah, so Manifield, they just haven't updated the odds.
He's fighting Manfield?
Yeah.
Manfield?
Yeah, it was scheduled for Shamil, but
I like OSP a lot. OSP's good.
So yeah, that's the main. Yeah, it's not really.
OSP's jiu-jitsu has arguably changed the name of submissions. Did you know this? I bet you didn't know this.
No, I didn't know this. It's fascinating.
So it's actually pretty fucking fast. You said it sarcastically. I caught on to that. It's actually it's It's actually pretty
It's actually
fucking
pretty
fascinating,
fucking
Alex.
cool.
It is. And once I explain it to you, I think even you would think it's cool. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So OSP is known for the Von Flew choke. So if you don't know what Von Flew choke is, please let me use my wise jujitsu knowledge and explain it to you.
Yeah.
So let's say you try to guillotine me. Everyone knows what a guillotine is. Some old lady I could pick off the street probably knows what a guillotine is.
That's true.
It might be a fucking machine they used to decapitate people back in the day, but she know what it was.
Old people are knowledgeable.
Yeah, they should know what it was. The guillotine choke, however, is a choke that anyone who watches MMA could identify. Would you agree or disagree?
I'd say it's pretty widely known.
Okay. So if you go for a guillotine on me, and I jump to what we refer to in jiu-jitsu as the safe side, which would be across your body. So pull up your right arm, like pretend you got me a guillotine. Go ahead. So no, I want to see your arm. Just put it up in the air. Okay. So if you had my head on that arm, I would jump to your other side.
Yeah.
Your
I would
left
let
side.
you though. Yeah, sure.
Okay, but I think I probably could. But I'll go to your left side, right? Now,
Yep.
I think I'm fucking that up. No, I'm not. Anyways, okay. OSP does it different anyway, so let's backtrack. Okay, so if you hold on to a guillotine when it's on the wrong side, either way, you end up, see my arm?
Uh-huh.
You end up choking yourself with your own arm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You end up choking yourself. OSP, however, gets inside control, and he throws your own arm around his neck like a guillotine. And then he walks around like this and chokes you with your own arm. It's basically an arm triangle, but you are holding onto his neck. The OSP will take your hand and put it there. It's called a Von Flew choke is what it's called. You can Google it, but you don't have to. That's what it's called.
Because I just fucking explained it.
I did. So here's what I'm getting at here. It's a lot of people, even in the jiu-jitsu community, refer to that choke as not the Von Flew choke, young Alex, the OSP choke. Yep. Very widely known as the OSP choke because he gets it so much.
How many times
So
have you done it?
Google it, brother. You're the internet guy over here. A lot. That's how many times. He's probably the only person in the UFC that ever gotten it. He's gotten it a lot. That's why people call it that. I called it that for the longest time before I knew the proper name of it. You'll hear people say, don't hold on the guillotine too long when you're in a certain position because you end up choking yourself. That's what it's called.
So
But yeah, it's called a Von Flew choke is what the actual name of it's called.
So let's see. Well, I'll just go to fucking. So he has 8 wins by submission. I doubt all 8 are. So 1.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No. 2, 3. He has 3 in the UFC. 4. Is 4.
In the UFC.
Yeah.
Who knows how many as an amateur and as a fucking undercard guy.
Damn, he won 1 submission, and his old one's called a calf slicer.
Calf slicer, yeah. There was almost one last night with Jim Miller almost calf sliced Homeboy last night. I'm sure you remember that.
Sure.
We talked about the calf slicer on the show, actually, Alex.
Yeah, we did. Now that I remember.
Because when Lipsky got that knee bar, she was in a calf slicer.
Yeah.
Calf slicers are brutal, dude. They're brutal. Anyways, sorry.
So Frankie Edgars is a big underdog.
So here's a shout out to Travis. Really interesting.
Yeah.
Shout out to Travis. Travis, he was watching at one point the main card before I got home from whatever I was doing.
Uh-huh.
And he said Owen St. Preux got a submission with a crazy strange choke that I think you'll be happy with. And that's all he had to say. And I'm like, okay, I got the Von Flew choke. As soon as I read that, I knew it. Like, that's obviously what he got. So yeah, that's what he's known for, which is very interesting.
Yeah.
So if there were odds, OSP by Von Flew choke was what I bet.
He was the underdog against Shamil. But I'm sure that'll be different now that it's Alonzo, whatever he's a fill-in.
I've seen Manfield fight before.
He
I don't
lost
remember.
the last one.
Can you read off his last 3? I know I've seen him fight.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I know I've seen him fight. I know for sure. But like OSP.
You know for sure.
So here's another thing we should mention. OSP's
So
back
he
at
fought
light heavyweight.
Devin Clark. He lost to Devin Clark.
Okay, maybe I remember that one.
And he knocked out Paul Craig.
There you go. Fuck him then. No, don't read anymore.
He knocked out
No, we're good.
Morala.
No, we're good. Fuck that. We don't hate on Paul Craig on this show. Let's go ahead. Let's move on. Paul Craig, the Scottish phenom. He'll fucking choke you from his book. Leave him alone, dude. I'm a big Paul Craig fan.
Leave him alone.
I like Paul Craig. Fuck this Mainfield guy. Sucks. Frankie Edgar, big underdog, you said, huh?
Big underdog.
Big underdog. I'm putting my man.
Damn, one of the undercard fights. Who the hell is this? The one is a minus 1,500 favorite.
What?
Yeah, for
next week.
Yeah. Which one is
Who?
it?
Oh, it's the girl. I know who it is.
Yeah, the girl.
We watched her beat the fuck out of Courtney Casey.
Yeah, Mariah
yes.
Akapovo.
And we asked her to come on the podcast, and she fucking ignored the shit out of us.
She said no. Yeah.
She's really good.
Shayna Dobson, who has a losing record. She's 3-4.
That girl is fucked.
Yeah.
She's so fucked.
She's a plus 870 underdog.
Dude, okay, so this is the one I don't care. I'll hate on myself. Remember, I got this way wrong. I think I fucked you too. Because I think I was like, bet money on Courtney Casey. She's an underdog, and I don't even know this girl she's fighting. And then this, Akapova girl comes in and fucking tools her, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, bad. Like, it was so bad. She's a big-time boxer, I think, kickboxer. She's like Swedish or something. I don't remember where she's from. If you could pull it up, please. Really good. And she was a flyweight. And Courtney Casey took the fight on really short notice. She's really a strawweight. So the girl's she's really tall and skinny.
She's only 23.
She's super young. She trains at ATT. She's really good friends with the Bellator hot chick, Valerie. So really good friends.
She's from Kazakhstan.
Oh, she's Russian. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not know that. I thought she was something else.
Good. What up, girl?
Okay. Disagree with you there, but.
Fuck you, man.
Okay, I'm just saying. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, that girl's dead. She's dead. This is the equivalent to that random guy they put up against the Chechen Wolf.
Yeah.
This chick's got dirt on Dana White. she's bringing in the Dagestani chick.
Well, Vegas seems to agree with you.
It's weird to think that when Dagestani people aren't wrestlers. This girl's not a wrestler. Extremely good striker. But anyways, okay. So Frankie Edgar is a big dog. How big?
Plus 188.
Okay.
Minus 225.
You and I have different definitions of big underdogs.
I think anytime you're over 150.
You think 150? Okay. See, I think 200. But okay. Okay. So if I put $10 on Edgar, I'd win what? 12 back?
You win 18.
Okay. Almost double more. Okay. Fair enough. I'll take your word for it. Okay. I'm with you now. You've changed my mind, Alex. 150 is the way to go.
Yeah, so 150,
so
10, you win
200,
50.
You double.
Yeah.
So 200, you double your money.
Mm-hmm.
So if I put 400, I win 800 if it's 200.
Yes.
Okay. God damn it. I don't like when you're right. You know what? I don't like when you're right, Alex.
That's what, like, my level of, like, if it's over 150, that means, like, you win a good bit of money by taking that person.
1.5% back.
Yeah.
Right? Or 150%, right?
Yeah.
Whatever it is. I don't know percents. I'm dumb. Okay. Don't put money on Edgar. Fuck it. Why not? I like Frankie Edgar. Why not?
He's old.
Why
That's
not?
why. He's 38 years old.
I don't care.
And he's on a 2-fight losing streak.
To who? Ortega and No, Holloway and Korean Zombie. Is that who
Yeah.
it is? Holloway. How did Holloway beat him? Was it decision?
Let me double check.
No, I think he knocked him out. No, I think it was decision. I don't remember.
No, I
I
don't
don't remember.
remember.
I really don't.
So he got, it was decision, 5 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Korean Zombie knocked him out, though.
In one round, yes, I am aware. It was in China, I believe.
And Brian Ortega knocked him out.
Brian Ortega's a stud,
He beat
bro.
Cub Swanson.
He
early.
beat Cub Swanson, bro. Cub Swanson's a stud.
He beat Cub Swanson, bro. He beat Yair Rodriguez.
Dude, that's huge. Jair Rodriguez is fighting.
Beat
for
Jeremy
fucking-
Stevens.
Yes.
Lost to Jose Aldo. I mean, we're
He's
going back to
good.
2016, bro.
That's
Okay.
fine. He's good, bro.
He was good.
He's good. He's
Who's
good. Don't.
Munoz? Let's see who's Munoz.
He's obviously up and coming. I know the name. He's definitely.
He lost to Aljamain Sterling.
Oh wow. Big
Oh,
deal.
he knocked out Cody Garbrandt.
Okay, not that. Okay.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Brian Caraway, Burt Johns.
You don't have to
Lost to John Dotson.
say no more. Frankie.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Edgar
gonna
for
bet
the
Frankie Edgar
win.
too. I think I'm gonna bet Frankie as well.
Yeah, Frankie for the
Fuck
win,
this guy,
bro.
man. He lost to Aljamain.
Well, and Aljamain's really good, but I think Aljamain's gonna be the next champ. Did I say this on the show? Or did I say this in text? He's gonna be Peter Young. He'll be the next champ.
I think he is too.
He's
I agree.
good.
That's the first time me, you, and Travis will all agree and be.
That is the fucking first time we'll all agree on something. Yes, because Travis is Aljamain Sterling. So Calvin Kattar is Travis' favorite fighter. Then Aljamain Sterling is his second favorite fighter. Aljamain Sterling I think beats Peter Young. I think he's the next champ. I also think that's Young's next fight. It has to be. Aljamain Sterling came out and this I'm the first to admit I'm wrong. I thought Sanhagen was going to beat him, and he tooled Sanhagen bad, choked him out in the first round. Sterling's really good. I think he beats Peter Young. I think he's substantially better on the ground. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jan has really good boxing, very good hands, really fast. I think Sterling's way longer, has way better kicks, really good push kicks and stuff. And I definitely think he can take him down and tool him. That's that John Danaher jiu-jitsu, son. That's what it is. He's good. I think Jan's the next bantamweight champ. Munoz losing to him, I don't think is a knock. But the rest of his record compared to Frankie Edgar's record, bro. Frankie Edgar next week. Let's get some.
Let's make our money. Let's make some money. Let's do it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Frankie
I'll roll with you on that.
Frankie Edgar's comeback fight, and then what can you put? No, those odds aren't out yet. OSP by submission wouldn't be out yet. Props aren't out.
Because the new guy hasn't come out yet. Props
don't come out till at least on my bookie, they don't come out till way later, right?
Yeah.
Like specifics.
Yeah, let me see if props are on here actually.
Yeah, like specifics. Like I want OSP by submission for sure. OSP ain't knocking no one out. But it's worth mentioning, OSP's last fight was at heavyweight, and he looked fat and sloppy, and he lost. Now he's back at light heavyweight for this week, so that's good.
So if you were to, the props aren't out yet.
Yeah, I want OSP by submission, but that'd be a separate bet. I'm going to do a straight bet on Edgar. What do you think? Single bet. Listen, you and I have both shit the fucking bet on our parlays. Fuck that. Let's bet some single straight bet on Frankie Edgar next week.
We just need to make money.
I tell you what, I'm putting $20 on Frankie Edgar next week. Bet.
So that would give you
almost $40.
37.60.
Let's do it together. $20 on Frankie Edgar.
All right.
I like him anyways. It's fun to root for him. Why not?
All right.
He's a super. Did you ever listen to him on Rogan? It was not that long ago. Very interesting, likable dude.
Yeah.
I like Frankie Edgar. He's the man. He's a legend. Too early? Yes or no? Can't be, right?
Too early?
Can't be. I don't think so.
He's got a pretty long career. So
you don't think he's too early? So I'm asking you.
No.
He's a legend. This is him. This is his first fight at bantamweight. Yes.
Yes.
His last fight was against Zombie, right? That was at featherweight.
Yeah.
And he's been talking about going to bantamweight. And he took that Zombie fight in short notice, by the way, because he was supposed to fight maybe Munoz. I don't remember. He's supposed to fight someone at bantamweight, and then Zombie had something pull out, and he took it early at featherweight. This is his first fight at bantamweight, which is a little sketchy, especially since I believe Frankie used to be the lightweight champion. So that's 2 weight classes below. But fuck it. Stop making me overthink. We're betting $20 on Frankie.
Yeah, we're
Edgar.
betting. We write it down.
$20 on Frankie Edgar next week. Tom, hopefully your bot agrees. And then before we sign off, Alex, let's talk about the week after, because you said our boy Ryan Hall's fighting, and I think I made the.
Well,
I think one
talk about that next week.
Let's at least cover it a little bit. I want to talk about some Ryan Hall.
Wait, you can talk
Let's talk about Ryan Hall. Let's talk about Ryan Hall fight. Just
okay, fine. Talk about Ryan Hall. I made a really good meme about Ryan Hall. Yeah, how did it do?
I don't think it did very well for whatever reason.
Dude, Google doesn't have the fights on. Only the FanDuel has like the odds out. Fuck. So I'm kind of just all right. So I'll go off of what they.
Are there odds on? There's no way there's odds on Ryan Hall already.
Yeah, there is. That's how I knew he was fighting.
Okay, so I'm not seeing. Okay, on the UFC's webpage, I don't even see a card on the 29th.
So Google right now has it just as UFC Fight Night Anthony Smith versus Alexander Rakin. Saturday, August 29th.
No way Anthony Smith is fighting already. That's gotta be some.
That's on Google, bro.
That's gotta be old news, bro. That's gotta be.
Google's pretty quick on the update.
Anthony Smith is not fighting next week, bro. There's no in 2 weeks.
All right, why don't you Google it if you don't believe me?
I don't.
Because when I Google it, it fucking comes up.
I don't like. Okay, I don't like to think I'm smarter than Google, but Anthony Smith is not fighting in 2 weeks.
So it has odds for Anthony Smith on 8:30 at 12 a.m. He's the plus 210 underdog against Alexander Rankin. The co-main event is Neil Magny versus Robbie Lawler. Robbie Lawler.
Okay, you're starting to convince me because I know that fight's happening. Okay.
And then the third from the last card is Ryan Hall versus Ricardo Lamas. Ryan Hall is the plus 110 underdog.
Okay, I don't like to be picky, Alex, but when you say card, it throws me off. Say fight.
Fight.
The main card is the last 5 or whatever fights. But when you say main event, for whatever reason, you say main card, and it bugs me. Sorry. I don't like to be picky, but it throws me off.
Right, yeah, we get it.
No, it confuses me what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm from, you're from Seattle. I get it. Yeah. All right, why don't you go burn down your courthouse?
I'm not being nitpicky, but when you say the last fight before the main card, I'm thinking the prelims are ending. But you're talking about the main event. It just confuses me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sensitive, Alex.
Dye your
Okay.
hair blue and yell at the sky.
I do want to do that. I do want to dye my hair. Oh my god, I just lost you. There you go.
All right, so this is the card according to Google has Anthony Smith on here. Okay.
There's no way Anthony Smith's fighting.
Well, he is.
He just lost his teeth like a week ago.
Well, he's
no way he's fighting.
An underdog. So.
All right, go to his Instagram. Let's see what it says. All right, I do want to type in. Who's he fighting? Ricardo Lamas? Ryan Hall?
Yeah, Ryan Hall is. All right, I'm on his Instagram.
Well, is there anything about Fight Camp?
There's a video here.
I don't think he's fighting.
My bookie thing.
I don't think he's fighting, dude. I really don't.
Got a picture of him in boxing gloves. I'm having fun again, and it feels so good. Yeah, here's him.
What? Okay, July 30th.
After all that's happened, I've missed the grind. # Lionheart.
Okay. All right. Listen, listen. This might be I don't know if this is controversial. I'm not afraid to be wrong. Not in the slightest. That's fine. I just don't think he's fighting, dude. I don't think Anthony Smith is fighting in 2 weeks. How could there be no buzz about him? I love Anthony Smith. I think he's a draw. How is there no buzz about Anthony Smith fighting if he's fighting in 2 weeks? It's not like there's some blow your pants off next week card that is overlooking it. You know what I mean? How is that a secret? I see.
Dude, 3 hours ago from Low Kick M&M. Dude, MMA fighting 4 hours ago. Oh, it literally just got released, like from Bloody Elbow 6 hours ago.
Okay, there you go.
Alexander Rankin, headline August 29th.
Well, then I think my point is still solid because I said, how could we not have heard about this? And
22 hours ago, Cage Press News put it out. It's only a 3-round main event.
Because it's so short. Because it's so short notice. That makes sense. But it is lame. I see. July 30th, MMA Junkie has an interview with Ricardo Limas, and he says he is not afraid of Ryan Hall's jiu-jitsu. You're stupid. Okay. I wish you pulled the odds for that fight. But
dude, Neil Magny versus Robbie Lawler. That's gonna be
good
cool.
fight.
What? I just told you the odds for Limas Ryan Hall. Were you ignoring me?
I thought no. I literally didn't hear that.
I said Ryan Hall is a plus 110 underdog.
No way! Bet the house! Bet the house, people! Bet the house! What do you...
Dude, man. I wish they had prop bets on that one. I wonder what it is.
Oh my God, Ryan Hall by submission all day. He's going to end that man's career. Like that meme with the black dude with the glasses. You know what I'm talking about, the meme?
Yeah.
I'm going to end this man's career. Now I got to make it. I'm going to make it. As soon as we end this podcast, I'm making that meme.
All right.
I'm going to use your little app. I'm going to do it good. It's going to be Ryan Hall smiling. You just say, I'm in this man's career.
All right.
Bet the house on Ryan Hall, people.
That's 2 weeks
away. Who's betting for Ricardo Limas?
Right now, dude, he is. I mean, maybe the odds will change. I mean, they're
that's what I'm saying. Bet now. Bet now. While the secret's going to be out soon.
Yeah.
Ryan Hall hasn't fought in a minute. People are going, oh, Ricardo Limas has been in the game for a while. Okay, we'll bet on him. Sure, I know who that is. Who's Ryan Hall? They'll look at a goddamn picture of him and go, this guy, this dork, because he is the dorkiest looking savage in the history of the UFC. Bold statement or not a bold statement, Alex?
Not a bold statement.
He looks goofier than hell, doesn't he?
He looks pretty goofy.
He looks like he's going to tell you some fucking chemistry. He's going to teach you some chemistry shit. Like a student aid. What are the people that come into school and they're like helping the teacher? Student aid? Is that what they're called? Teacher's aid? Teacher's aid. He looks like one of those guys. A button-down shirt. Like telling you not to break the fucking breakers, I guess.
Hey, stop eating the chalk.
Beakers, not breakers. Are they called beakers?
Beakers, yes.
Hey, be careful with the beakers, kids.
Hey,
and he's got Tourette.
Rodney.
And he's got Tourette, so he blinks all the time. You ever watched one of his interviews? They're kind of hard to watch.
Hey, man, what the fuck? We won't have fun here.
Yeah, I've already tried that, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, you can try.
He is one of the guys I've reached out to. A very long and detailed message with no response. But that's cool. It's cool. Whatever.
We'll catch you on the flip side.
We'll end this podcast soon. I'm basically done. He basically I feel like, do I just say this too often, or do I make a lot of bold statements on the show? Because I'm about to say bold statement.
What's another bold statement?
I think I just say it.
I think you just like saying that all your statements are bold statements.
And they're not.
Yeah.
Bold statement. Wendy's has the best burgers. Like, not that bold statement, bro.
The Baconator is good.
Bold statement. Not that bold. I think he started a leg lock game. Just saying. As far as competition jiu-jitsu, I'm pretty sure he was like the guy who was doing it before anyone else. He and Dean Lister were like the leg lock dudes.
Bold statement.
Dude, did you see my Conor McGregor meme I just made?
No, I've been with you. So what do you think?
Not just now. I didn't just make one. Go to my Instagram. I'm really proud of that one. But I want to tell you what I almost did instead. Can you pull it up real quick?
I'm getting it.
Really proud of that meme, I'm just saying. I thought it was hilarious. I laughed making it, Alex. I usually don't laugh at my own craft, but I laughed making that one.
I told you how I watched Galileo giggle at your meme.
Which one was that one, though? I made two, so which one?
It was the one with the girls.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to see, the...
When Sean and I fight?
When Sean O'Malley fought, yeah. Okay, so wait, what Conor McGregor won?
Is either my last one or the one before that.
We did it. We time traveled, but to what year? Let me ask this guy over here. Hey, do you like Conor McGregor? Yeah, he's the best fighter. He's my favorite. We were in 2016. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I almost did do you like leg locks, and I was gonna say we're in like 2005 or whatever, but he's gonna be like, no, I hate them. You know what I mean? Because they used to be very frowned upon, but I thought this one would get more of the common fan. And then go look at my last one with the kid on the hospital bed, and look at that comment I got. Someone called my page disgusting, and I look at that comment.
What the hell is wrong with this page? What a fag!
I gave him a God bless you fucking prayer. I thought that meme was fucking hilarious. Can you read it out loud?
Jesus. I want to live long enough to see Costa beat Adesanya. I know he will. He pulls Why did that upset him so much? It's so weird. Like
I should have said.
Have you been on the internet?
I should have said. I remember my first day on the internet. Is what I should have said.
That's pretty fucking mild.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, like
it's a goddamn meme. Chill out, dude. What'd he say besides what's wrong with this page? What'd he say?
He said, "This is messed up. The hell is wrong with this page?"
I have nothing messed up on. Yeah. If you call it,
like, why is he saying the whole page is messed up?
What else is messed up on my page?
Maybe he's a big McGregor fan, and he really didn't like that earlier one.
I reply with the like prayer hands, like
praying for you.
Yeah, I should have said. I remember my first day on the internet is what I should have said.
Yeah, no, you should have definitely said that.
I remember there was this. I remember the one with the Tide Pods. Remember the Tide Pod challenge where people would eat Tide Pods?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that when that happened?
I do remember that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, some mom like did this like crazy comment and was like, "Oh my god, this is disgusting. This is despicable." Yada 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 yada. And I remember someone commented, it was so funny. It said, "Oh, this must be your first day on the internet. Welcome to the Thunderdome, motherfucker." Funny as hell.
All right.
It's like this. All right, but yeah, I'm done. So next week, Frankie Edgar. The rest of the card, like again, I don't like being negative, Alex. That's kind of the
dude. But you know what? You know what happens is those shitty cards. Usually, there's really good fights.
Usually, really good fights.
Yeah.
But again, I don't like to hate. Like me being a people pleaser, me being a settler, whatever you want to call it. Usually, when people say this card sucks, like last night's pay-per-view, like I think that's a good card. I think it's a good card. I thought it was a good card. Herbert Burns, Rosenstrike, JDS, Sean O'Malley, Marlon Vera. I thought it was a good main card. I really did. I was not upset with buying that card. But Travis was like, I can't imagine paying $60 for this shitty card. And oh my god, here we go. All right. But anyways, so here's where
actually no, we both bought it legally.
Here's where I sound like whatever casual. Next week's card kind of blows. It does as far as
watch it.
No. I'm definitely gonna watch. I watch them all. I'm just saying as far as name value goes, it kind of sucks. But we got our next two pay-per-views are fucking balls to the wall, baby. Sonny Costa, then Khabib, and fucking Gaethje. Oh my god. Pay-per-views coming up are sick. What would you just said something I wanted to reply about? I don't remember what it was. What'd you just say? What'd you just say? It's gonna reply to it.
I would still buy. All right, still gonna watch the.
Oh, dude, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say we're the one that fucked it up for all three of us.
Why?
Do you remember we talked about this on the podcast? When me, you, and Travis all three split the pay-per-view, and you had people over, and we split it. We paid like $7 each.
Yeah.
And we were on the podcast like, allegedly we did that. We were like, we basically cheated the system. Like we said this on the show. Right? We cheated the system. Like we all three, we got to watch on 3 different TVs. We each had a crowd, whatever. We paid bare minimum. And yeah, I can't believe they let us do that. And then it fucked it. We can only do 2 now.
Did it change the rules?
Nah, if you Google it, it didn't change. But Travis couldn't do it last time. Remember?
Yeah, but I think that was because like you were like somehow it was signed into another thing. Like
I logged out of all of them. I deleted my apps. You did the same thing. It just didn't work.
You should have changed the password. That would have been the real test. If you changed the password.
I was going to try it last night, but it just slipped my mind. I was going to see if Travis could log in, but I didn't think about it. What
all right.
Been a douche.
Well, that was way later.
Way later. But I had to throw it in there.
Yeah, all right.
I don't like I can't argue with people, dude. I'd rather not talk than argue. I'm not going to argue.
All right.
Have I
Well,
always
on
been
that
like
note,
this, Alex? Did I
yeah.
used to argue with people back in the day? Do you know?
I don't remember you arguing very often.
You remember old me better than I remember old me, which is weird, but you definitely do. You told stories. I'm like, I don't remember that. I don't think I ever liked arguing with people.
I don't remember you arguing. No.
I remember when you would talk
You
about
did.
certain
You
people.
did argue. You did argue about that kid that could throw a football 70 yards. Remember you being a big stickler on that one.
That's not an argument. That's just me like, yeah, he could do it. I saw it. I saw it happen.
I saw it with my own eyes.
In fact, I caught one of them with my hands. Like, I know that. I would argue I had the best hands in the state of Pennsylvania. I'd argue that.
Yeah.
No one can catch like me. No one can catch like me, Alex.
Yeah.
Bobby Witt can't catch like me. Bobby Witt thought he could catch like me, but he couldn't. I remember that.
You need that H in your name to have hands like this, bro.
I remember Bobby Witt played the year after I graduated, and everyone talked about how good he could catch. I'm like, yeah, but could he catch like me? And they're like, you were a guard. I'm like, I can catch.
7-on-7, bro.
Yeah, 7-on-7 was my come out party. It was my coming out party. Anyways, yeah. So I remember you, young man, would argue. We won't get into details because that's controversial. But you would argue political stuff with people at parties. You would.
Probably.
Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Kurt's girlfriend Emily.
Oh yeah, I'd always argue with her.
Had a specific political stance that you would always argue with her about it. And I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
Just ignore it. I don't know if I would say it, but it's probably how I felt. That's how I feel now.
You didn't say it at the time, so.
Did I egg you on?
What?
Did I egg you on?
No, I don't remember.
So we wrapped it up. I'm putting money on Frankie Edgar next week for sure. And then dude, if Ryan Hall stays plus 190, bet the house on Ryan Hall.
Plus 110. Plus 190 would be insane.
That's less exciting. I swore you said plus 190.
I said plus 110.
Oh, less exciting. I thought we could double our money. I was going to put $100 on Ryan Hall.
No.
For sure.
You get $100, you win $110.
Oh, less exciting. Basically, we just win your money back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Still, whatever. Ryan Hall will end up being a favorite in that fight. Bet.
You think by once fight week comes? Yeah.
Yes, he will be a favorite for sure. People want to I've listened to you do your research. Like, you actually pay attention and read shit. It doesn't take a whole lot of research to figure out Ryan Hall's a fucking killer.
All right.
Savage, dude. Just watch him versus BJ Penn. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
That's like a sad fight to watch for BJ Penn, who is jiu-jitsu fucking royalty. He won ADCC after 3 years of training, but he can't hang with his dudes today, dude. Not with that leg lock game the way it is. Okay.
Alrighty.
Anyway, so I guess that's it, huh?
Yep.
So very shocking night of fights last night.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Shocking. And the only fight I got right, I fucking picked the other guy up first. And the only reason I picked Rosenstrike is because you picked JDS. And I was like, fuck that. So basically, I got all of them wrong. so there you go. But I think Rosenstrike's a stud, though. I really do. But yeah, that's it, I guess.
Alrighty.
So,
well,
peace out. Wash your fucking hands. Alex, go buy UFC 4.
I will. I want to play it. I'll play it.
Why don't you just go buy it tonight? Don't be pussy.
Okay. All right. See ya.
Why don't you go buy it now? I want to see the copy of it. Like, look, you're still young. You're
Walmart closes at 8:30, so
buy it digitally. Fuck it.
No, I'm not buying it digitally, especially if it's $50. Fucking.
You have so much more discipline than me. I'm basically just jealous. I can't wait like you do. I need things now.
Yeah.
You're too disciplined. I think that's the opposite. Well, maybe I don't know. That's like I need it now. I don't know. Maybe that's that.
All right.
I don't know. Wait. Whatever. Peace out. Love you. Wash your hands.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah. That's it. Peace.
All right. So we'd like to thank our sponsor, Schismatic Industries. the jiu-jitsu apparel company that specializes in gi and no-gi apparel designed to make you perform and look your best on the mats, which obviously you want to do. You don't want to come into the mats looking like shit.
Mm-mm.
So if you put on some Schismatic Industries, you're going to look fly out there. You're going to put people in toe holds. They're going to be like, God damn, what is he wearing? And you're going to say, Schismatic Industries, baby. You see how I was able to lock your fucking foot up and you couldn't do anything about it? It's because I was wearing this gi. So
And I was so distracted. I was so distracted by how good you looked on the mats. I just gave up my leg.
Yeah, dude, I gave up my leg like nothing. So if you want that to happen while you're, trying to put people in toe holds, their Instagram handle is schismatic_industries. That is SCHISMATIC_industries. I'm not going to spell industries. Their website is schismaticindustries.com. So pretty simple. I think everyone can find it. Just Google it, get yourself some no-gi or gi apparel, and look good on the map. And then we would also like to thank our new sponsor, Guardian Oil. Guardian Oil keeps your skin healthy and clean, and they believe in taking care of your skin and keeping it healthy, fresh, and soft. No one likes not healthy, fresh, and soft skin. If you go to the mats, you start rolling, you smell like shit. You come home to your girl, she's not going to like the non-healthy, non-fresh, non-soft skin. So get yourself some Guardian Oil. Keep that shit tight. Their Instagram handle is Try Guardian Oil. Right in there. Try it. Your girl will like it. You'll like it. It's antimicrobial. No one likes ringworm. No one likes staph. It's fucking nasty. Get yourself some Guardian Oil. Their website is also tryguardianoil.com. It's extremely easy on your skin and extremely hard on bacteria. Bacteria does not fuck with Guardian Oil. It is made 100% from natural essential oils and guards against ringworm, staph, athlete's foot, jock itch, even acne. If you're older than the age of 18, you should not have acne. Get yourself some fucking Guardian Oil. Again, tryguardianoil.com. Instagram handle is tryguardianoil.